you ever forgot a calculator or needed to find a source and the teacher would not let you go get a computer? Or if there's a family emergency, wouldn't you much rather have one person get interrupted instead of the entire class? These questions may boggle some of your minds, but don't overthink it because phones can be used as a tool in school. A recent survey indicated that 68% of students in grades 6 through 12 bring cell phones to school on a daily basis. While there are problems with the cell phones in school, many advantages to having one available exist. Students may need to make arrangements after school activities. In the beginning of March, New York City, the largest school district in the country with 1.1 million students, will reserve its long-standing ban on cell phones in school. There are many pros to having cell phones in school. One of them would be academic help. Cell phones nowadays are like mini computers. You can go on the internet, you can even ask Siri to find the question for you. Another pro would be emergency contact. If you find out that someone in your family has been in an accident or is in the hospital, it would be more efficient for one student to be able to receive that news than the whole class. The main reason for cell phones is communication. Some cell phones have Twitter and also kinds of social media on them, and that is when some of the cell phones in school get banned because all the drama and stuff starting on social media. Another one is parental control. Allowing students to carry cell phones gives parents the ability to contact their children whenever necessary. This can include during family emergencies or when a student may need to arrange a different method of getting home. Likewise, students can contact their parents to arrange a ride home when ill, or they can request a forgotten book or project be brought to the school. Another pro is difficult enforcement. Enforcing a cell phone ban can be difficult and decently time-consuming. Most students are likely to carry the phones anyway in case of an emergency, and taking time to note every offense against the ban waste the time that an educator could be using to teach students. Phones can lead to confrontations with parents, adding further administrative gridlock that can otherwise be avoided. As a result, acceptance can be less time-consuming option than a ban. Communication is key. As a parent, the number one reason for a child to carry a cell phone is instant communication. Family emergencies or student illness are listed as the number one reason for parents to stay connected with their children. After-school activities, making arrangements, therefore, are done much easier with cell phone communication. In the same vein, 48% of parents monitor their children's location using GPS technology located in the cell phones. This is extremely important for parents in today's society where fears of harm befalling our children are at all-time high. A cell phone is almost vital emergency contact information device a student will carry on them. In case of an emergency, all numbers are there for a student to call or have someone call on their behalf. New doors to learning. The tide is shifting from a ban on cell phones to embracing them and using them to advantage of learning. Schools are working hard to find ways to interrogate cell phones instead of fighting against them. One such program is called Bring Your Own Device, BYOD. Staying on top of technology has become extremely hard for students with budget cuts, so several districts across the country have instituted the BYOD program, together to come up with ideas on how to use technology in their class and help train one another to the technology. An example of how the BYOD works can be found in the classroom of Shelby Galwood Burgesses, a teacher of physics in Avon Lake, Ohio. Right here, I have today's phone that can be used just as easily as this iPad, and much more students carry one of these. It is easier to carry, and it's your responsibility. The iPad the school gives out to you, and you have to take care of it. You're in charge of charging it, and if it breaks, you're gonna have to pay a fee for it. But your phone, it's yours, so whatever you do to it, you're entitled to. I've come to a conclusion that cell phones should be allowed due to the fact that they can help in the school. Phones can do a lot of things, but can also be distracting. Students would have a choice if they want to either take advantage of the phones in school or disrespect and suffer from it. It's your choice. Either take it or leave it. Only you will be affected by it. Thank you. I didn't say my name, but I don't care.